So when I was still at Manchester Museum, I was involved in curating a huge collection of African cultural heritage objects that were collected. And I want to use the word collection very carefully, with their different collecting practices. But most of what Manchester Museum holds, of the 15,000 objects that I was responsible for, most of them are closely tied to this idea of colonial violence, that are appropriated, looted, and confiscated from African societies during the colonial period by the British Empire. Because these objects are representing people's living cultural practices, and some of them are still being used by societies in Africa. So then how do we start thinking about decolonizing the museum as a space of knowledge production? So what can museums do now to become more simple idea of representing people's cultures ignored the cultural essence of the objects or the biographies of these objects? But the communities from where these objects were brought in, they're just like silenced. And see what can be done to reach out to a methodology which incorporates reconciliation, critical reflexivity, and reciprocity with the originating communities. We're flipping. We are saying communities have lived experiences. These lived experiences can inform the ways in which we can do socially engaged museum practices, right? Must be there to give communities access to the collection and facilitate dialogue with communities, and curators in museums are supposed to be seen as custodians of people's cultural heritage. These are living. In an African worldview, spirits of the dead will forever linger restlessly in museums until their ancestors are buried. So let their ancestors rest in peace. Thank you.